When it comes to smokes on CS2, what's the first thing you think of? Window smoke on Mirage, CT smoke on B-site on Inferno, or maybe the Xbox smoke in mid on Dust 2. You probably won't believe me when I say this, but there's actually lineups for the map of CS Office. What's going on, everyone? VinnieBB here, and I'm number 39 in the world in Office wins, over 450 wins, and I think it's in the right place for me to show you some lineups for smokes, nades, flashbangs, and molotovs to the map of Office. Everyone's been asking for an Office utility video, so here it is. I don't know why you guys want me to do it, but I'm gonna make this as super simple as I can. But starting off, we're gonna be on CT, and we're gonna push the side of big window first. By the way, I'm doing this video by myself, so bear with me on how I explain stuff. So T side, you know, they like to push towards a big window. You know, your team can probably see the cross or whatever, and they like to go in towards the stairwell. But to counter this, you could do a couple things. You could throw a grenade right at this corner. A lot of people didn't know there's a bumped out corner here, so a nade will get good splash damage. You could flash him, peek him, and swing him. Personally, I like doing this. I know I waste a Molotov here, but it's kind of useful. You can molly them. They'll get burnt. They either have to push down the stairwell or push back, and you get an easy frag right there. Now, the rest of the big window is straight up to you. I like doing this, taking the nade, breaking the windows first, and just straight lobby it towards elbow. And you can see anybody playing close elbow will get tagged by the nade a little bit. If you're stuck in this corner up here, and the teammates say, hey, there's a guy in bathroom, you know, you could swing out, throw a Molotov in there, you know, flush him out towards like the chair hallway, long hallway. You could throw a nade in there, you could throw a flashbang, you know, just to get the guy out of bathroom. And also here, you know, you could throw a nade towards here, you could throw a Molotov towards there as well. It's just like big window. I mean, you can do whatever nades you want to just to clear a bathroom, elbow, or whatever it may be. Next up, we're gonna be in Fountain main area. Now, this is universal for like all the maps, but definitely for Office because a lot of T sides, you know, like to smoke, you know, the front entrance towards paper and elbow and all that stuff. So what you could do is what I do. You could underhand it and, you know, blow up the smoke, or do a fancy way of bouncing it off the ceiling. And, you know, peeking Z, you know, there's a guy Z, there's a guy in paper, you know, you can get 2 easy frags just by doing that. Now, the whole smoke situation can happen on any parts of the map. If you want to use your nade to blow up the smoke, hey, go for it. If you just want to shoot through it, also go for it. But for next up, I'm going to show you utility to take paper. Now, this could catch the enemies off guard, you know, take points of damage off of them, or just straight up die. Big disclaimer, the practice map did not start like this, but usually sometimes in the games, the closest hostage in paper is right here in this corner. Now, I am playing as if the hostage is not in this corner, so this could vary based on like how your hostages are in your game. Now, this is taking me a while, but I've set up the bots in 3 places that people usually sit in paper. Behind the paper stack, behind the rack over here, and in this corner. Now, obviously, I placed him wrong. He's quite literally eating the wall. But I'm going to show you how effective a Molotov is for paper. Now, they did change the incendiary for CT side, so the spread is a tiny bit less than usual. So you just got to make sure that you toss this like grenade in there. So in case no one is peeking here, and don't peek out too far towards elbow, you're just going to throw it deep. And as you can see, everyone is burning in the back. Now, obviously, if you're behind the paper, you could die. Or if you're behind this rack, all they would have to do is push back towards kitchen. Now, for this person here, if you know they play close, like they play close 1 round, and then they keep doing it again, you know, you can just throw it very close. Even if you have a hostage back here, this guy would either have to back up and take a lot of hits of damage from the fire, or just push out, and you can get an easy frag on them. Now, smokes for paper is just quite literally up to you. I would recommend throwing it a little bit deeper. Now, a deep smoke will get everything covered off. Anybody who's playing any of these angles will get smoked off. They would have to peek through. This is a perfect smoke, so you could take up elbow. But well, here's what a bad smoke looks like. If you smoke way too short, like say for example, you smoke way too short, the smoke will puff out of paper, which forces you to not see Z and has to force you to push through elbow. Now, doing this, you know, they could definitely see you through smoke if they're playing Z, and anybody who's playing close elbow can definitely get a frag on you. So this is not good. Throw it deeper. And the grenade is kind of like the same thing. Throw it deep to get a lot of splash damage in the back. You know, however you throw it, that was kind of a bad nade. If someone's playing close, you know, throw it close. Make sure they get that full damage. Make sure you get that run and throw so you can get it way deep into paper. Now with the flashbang, this is my most recommended flash you should throw for paper because it's kind of like a pop flash. What we're going to do is just come up to like the corner of, you know, where bathroom and this hallway is. Now make sure long haul that it's covered because if it's not, then you'll get caught and you'll just die. So what you're going to do is just try and get up into the corner, aim for the top part of the painting. And once you get to like a good certain way down, maybe to like where this dot is, I'll have to like zoom in heavy so you can see it. Once you get to there, you're just going to throw it. Run, throw. And as you can see, boom, pop flash right into there, right in the corner. Anybody who's playing here will get blind. Anybody behind paper will be blind. Oh, that guy's in the way. Anybody here? Blind. An amazing pop flash for paper, you know. Shh. Uncle Vinny showed you this. Actually, I got this from somebody else in one of my games, but hey, Uncle Vinny showed you it. Now, starting on the other side of CT, this is kind of like a perfect timing if you want to use your nade. What you're going to do is come towards spiral stairwell, and all you're going to do is come around the corner and lob the nade down chair hallway. I have gotten kills like this. I've taken points of damage off of a T side, you know, trying to push down this hallway, getting a pick back office, or getting a pick over towards spiral. And it is work a couple times. I wish I had a clip of it, and I wish somebody else would help me, because the timings would have been perfect. But trust me on this one, this is a good nade, you know, to like catch the T's off guard. Long haul is pretty simple. You have a lot of T sides, you know, playing this corner. All you got to do is come over here, you know, toss a nade deep. It'll get around the corner, and they'll get hit by the nade. Or you can throw a Molotov at them. It doesn't matter where you throw. And you can also molly the vending machines down here. But this is where the big part comes in, is side haul. What I like to do is I like to throw my flashes, you know, like throw my flashes down and peek over. Or throw my flashes off the ceiling, like a jump. Boom. Swing and then shoot. I know, I kind of like doing that. I kind of like spicing it up with my flashes. But this hallway is where everything comes alive. Now here's where it gets a little bit complicated for me to talk about. I'm actually going to split this up into each different nade, so I can just like show you what you can do for this and what you can do for that without just doing all a bunch of mumbo jumbo. So we're going to start with the incendiary grenade first. Now our hostage is side haul, which is kind of unlucky, but I'm going to show you if the hostage is, you know, towards in the middle of computer table or in this corner. This won't work if the hostage is in this corner, because this is a deadly grenade. So what you're going to do is you're going to come up to this window. Hopefully you don't get mollied off in time and you get the cross without getting tagged. What you're going to do is, hopefully these windows are broken, but you're going to throw your Molotov at like the second window here. And what it's going to do, it's going to land here. A lot of people like playing this corner in the plant or behind this chair. A lot of people don't check it. So this is actually a very like nerdy type of Molotov to throw. I got called a nerd for using this, so it is effective and that checks out. Also, if you're over here, you know, you could try and jiggle and throw it into Z. Get anybody who's playing out of Z to flush them out towards like computer or towards you. That also works. It's very simple. And flashbangs, you know, there's just however you throw it. You know, you can just bounce it off the ceiling. You know, you can bounce it off the wall. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. It just depends on how you throw your flashbang. So, no big utility usage on this one. Now, the same thing for the incendiary grenade. If you didn't get a chance to purchase one or you didn't have enough money, you can also use the grenade into this corner. If you're stuck in this corner, all you just got to do is just toss it in there, and it goes boom. Anybody who's playing behind here will get hit by the nade. Anybody playing the plant, whoops, will be hit by the nade. So no matter what, a grenade or a Molotov will effectively get the spot accomplished. Same thing with Z. Jiggle Z, you know, throw a nade in there. Now for smokes, there's a couple ways you could do it. So since the hostage is here, you want to make sure the smoke in the doorway goes a little bit deeper and not full out blooming smoke, so the people on the T side can run through and just start stabbing you. So if you just get a smoke in here, just like, I don't even care how close it is. I mean, it doesn't matter, because if it gets into the doorway with how big the smoke is and how small the office is, you'll easily grab that hostage. You just gotta dodge all the bullets while you're at it. So this next smoke is for hostages in this corner and in this corner. This will definitely help you so you can catch the T off guard and you can easily like slip your way in through the smokes. For this, all you're gonna do is come up to this painting, go to the left side of it, line up with it. Now there is a dot on the wall. I'm gonna ultra zoom in on this one, but it's this dot right here. All you're gonna do is put your crosshair right on it. Now you could just like straight up throw it, or you can do a little bit of like a run throw. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a run throw to show. Once that happens, the smoke will pop into the middle. It will block off everything towards Z and towards computer, because a lot of them like sitting behind there. Now it won't fully cover the entire thing. It'll expose you to this side here. So all you gotta make sure is, like, when you have your gun out when you're swinging, just make sure you get some pop and some shots here, you know, if anybody's trying to look over the smoke or if anybody's trying to go through it. So that is actually one of the perfect smokes you could use for that cross. If you are playing paper as a T side, there is one spot you can sit in and throw every nade, any one of the 4 nades, and it'll work effectively. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get up anywhere into this corner right here, and all you're gonna do is say you're gonna molly them off, little run throw, boom. They molly, you can't get in. What if you want to smoke it off? Do a little run throw, you smoke it, and if you see the smoke out here, it perfectly covers. Obviously it doesn't cover the corners here, but if they stay here anyways, they can just get wall banged. Same thing with flashes. You stand here, throw a flash out, flashes at anybody out there, and nade. That's all you gotta do. You keep nade spamming, and it's just perfect. Any nade will work if you're playing in paper. Now, personally, this is the one that I come up with. It's very complicated. I've only effectively used it once. I don't have a clip for it. I'm sorry. But all you gotta do is take your flash, and you're gonna run up and bounce it off of the railing of this like shelving unit here. So all you gotta do is run, throw, and then back up quickly. Run, throw, back up, And it's a good pop flash to pop out of here. Now, I kind of threw a little bit short, but trust me, it goes all the way out there. That'd be a crazy clip. You can farm clips by doing this. Hey, Vinny told you so. Uncle told you so. Uncle Vinny told you so. So, try it if you want to. Obviously, if you're playing elbow, you can do the same thing. A Molotov. You can throw a Molotov towards main. You can throw a grenade towards main. And you can throw a smoke towards main. Any one of these will work. Elbow players have it easy. Now for long haul, side haul, obviously you could do these. These are also very effective. You know, you could flash yourself out, you know, flash, peek after the flash, and then when they're coming up long haul, you just smoke long haul. It doesn't matter how you smoke it. Either way, when they peek through it, they're still peeking into the smoke and they can't see, which also works regardless. But the one perfect flash that you could use that is like, what? How did you do that? Is this flash for side haul. It's a pop flash. All you're going to do is take your flash. Now, it's kind of like what I did in paper, but this one's way easier. What you're going to do is take your flash, aim right, like, somewhere in the middle of the wall, I guess above the monitors or wherever, to where it faces out towards the doorway. So anywhere in this general direction, you're going to run, throw, and it's going to pop out, and you just swing them. And they won't know. They won't have, like, 1.5, 1 second reaction time. Like, oh my god, I got flashed. Like, they'll be instant flash. You get all the kills you want. And I believe that is all the T-side nades that I know and that I usually use every game. Now I know there's probably a couple smokes, flashes, nades, and mollies that I missed that people are like, oh, Vinny, why didn't you show this? What? Well, I kind of did this on a whim. It took me like a couple minutes to do. I'll be honest, I've been recording for like 15 minutes. So I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you enjoy your Office games. If you see me in Office, say, what's up? What's up, Vinny? Thanks for putting out this nade video. Hey, I got you. I play this map every day on Twitch. If you guys want to check it out, link is in the description down below. If any of these helped you, hey, let's go. If I missed any, let me know, because I definitely did this like really quick. So I appreciate all watching. Thank you all for being here. And I have more videos coming out in the future. If you want to catch me live, like I said, Twitch in the description down below. And have a good one, everyone. Until next time, boys and girls. Peace.